Hello, YouTubers. Just right out really quick, I want to say, if you ever had concern about my tortoises, check my last video I put up, because that explains where I actually house them. And alright, if you're here for the fish, now we'll get to that. So, anyway, this is my newest 10-gallon, fully planted fish tank, a tropical tank. I need to get a black background, then it's pretty much done. Sorry, I have a cold, so if I sniff a couple times during the video, that's why. But I've got a patch of crypts, some dwarf subulatas, a bunch of veils lining the back. I'm just waiting for those to grow in up the top, and I'll have to look at what that's called. I have it written down somewhere, but I forgot. Yeah, and I have it being injected with CO2, but it's a do-it-yourself kind. It's just a yeast generator that pumps it through an air stone. I know it's the least effective way, but I don't want to go spend like $100, so I just spent $5, and it works since it's just a 10-gallon tank. I don't need that much CO2 in it. And then I just got some rock and a jewel cichlid in there, but my camera kind of picks up like fish tanks weirdly, so you'll notice most of them have like an orange tint to them. This next tank I show you will have like the most orange tint. I don't really know why, but they're crystal clear in like real life, and like, yeah, and you can't even really see his coloration, but he's got pretty like bright blue spots, and he's like a cherry barb that's red with the blue spots and 2 black dots. But yeah, and I understand that he's gonna get too big for that tank, so I have a different tank for him. I'll set it up one time's almost close. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. This one looks orange too, and actually not all my tanks look orange. That tank doesn't look orange at all, but I'll get there in a second. Anyway, this is a 30-gallon community tank. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. It's all live plants also. We got some ruffled sword, small ruffled sword or whatever, a bigger patch of cryptwindy, smaller patch of cryptwindy, mossball, Italian veils, and then jungle veils back there, which only a couple of them have filled in as nicely as I wanted them to, so I'll probably be adding the CO2 sometime soon to this one also. This doesn't have CO2 yet. And I just went on vacation, and I just got back, so it kind of looks not as good as it normally does. Normally a lot more, but anyway, I got a red paradise grommy, gold grommy, handful of cherry barbs, and white clouds. Crap, I forgot what they're called for a second there. And I also have a peacock eel who, hang on, you can do it, camera, come on. There we go. See, he looks like a leaf. That's actually the eel's face right there. And oh, I wish my camera would pick up fish tanks better, or fish better. So that's him. A couple other things in here that most likely we won't be able to find, like bristlenose pleco. Some autos, probably won't be able to find them. I'll come back in a minute and look, and if I see them, then I'll let you in. I'll grab the camera and get it. But I'm not going to look for very long because they're just regular old autos. Alright, anyway, here's my Jack Dempsey tank. This tank actually looks clear, but Dempsey doesn't at all. He's got like red bands on his tail fin and like bright blue spots like by his face, and there he is trying to hold his ground. You can kind of, oh hey, there we go. Oh, and something I've noticed is his coloration like changes on a daily basis. Like right now he doesn't have any red in him at all, when normally I would bet money he always has. And he's normally not striped. You can't really, yeah, you can kind of see that angle, but he's not normally like striped like that. It's really interesting. I do have some like 7-year-old Java Fern and like a 5-year-old. That's surprisingly an Amazon sword, and that's another Amazon sword. That one's just like 8 years old, and that one's like a couple months. I got a Rosetta sword that's also like 5 years old, and then some newer cryptwindy little things, and like right there, and that leaf back there, and then there's it's Italian veil. And I've got a Picosmus that looks a lot bigger than it really is in the camera. And he's got a pretty big filter for the tank, decent size heater. And yeah, he's got some hiding spots that he can't fit into, but the Yeah, he outgrew it. So all that really happens is when I feed them feeders, the feeders just go in there and hide. Ooh, yeah. And yeah, these white clouds get like pregnant on a daily basis, so I have breeding mops that I throw on this tank and then take out, throw in, take out, because they have to lay their eggs somewhere. And I remember that I forgot to show you guys this, but not sure if anyone cares really. It's just a snail tank. I breed snails, 10 gallon with only a filter, just even a whisper filter. But anyway, they breed like crazy, and I pretty much just feed them to my cichlids. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's like on a weird angle with my other 10 gallon with the jewel cichlid. I can't remember anything. I'm kind of getting sick, so I'm having a bad. Yeah, you can see some bigger stuff back there, but with my camera, there's a baby one right there. There's hundreds, like all down there. Those things that look like white gravel. That's all snails. Like those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just in that front little patch. And anyway, just realize you guys probably will want to do-it-yourself thing for this CO2 majigger. That works pretty well. The air stone's back there. If I can zoom in, you can see it in the reflection, that blue thing. Just a small air stone that periodically this will bubble over, and you can't even squeeze this. It's perfect. It's working just like it should, and periodically some bubbles will come out from it and won't even reach the top. They'll just get absorbed by the water and dispersed equally with plants. And my next fish tank project is going to be an aquascaped, like insane aquascaped 5 gallon. I don't even want to be able to see the backside of the tank. There's going to be so many plants. So if anyone's got any idea for fish, not really shrimp, well, yeah, maybe like a solitary fish that won't eat my shrimp, that'd be cool. I'm thinking about that. That's pretty short term actually. I already have the filter and everything. I just need to really clean it. Alright, well, rate, comment, subscribe.